Today, we'll be taking a look at the Brydge 12.9-inch Max Plus keyboard case, with a new firmware and connectivity that makes it the best keyboard case for your iPad Pro, turning it into a MacBook-type experience that rivals Apple's Magic Keyboard. We'll be doing a full review of the Max Plus case, looking at the design, quality, testing the connectivity, and testing how the keys type, while also trying out the trackpad that's the largest native multi-touch trackpad ever included in a tablet keyboard. Brydge sent us their final production version of the Max Plus keyboard case in space gray to match our third generation 12.9-inch iPad Pro, so we could put it to the test and see how the experience feels compared to the Magic Keyboard from Apple. We've been using the Magic Keyboard regularly since it first came out last year. The packaging and unboxing of the Brydge is well presented, in a box that quickly opens up to reveal the case. The packaging and unboxing feels like an Apple unboxing, and inside you'll find the keyboard case and user manual. Setting up the keyboard, you simply just drop the iPad right into the case. The back has a set of magnets throughout, so it snaps right in and feels seamless. To remove the iPad, there's little notches on both sides so you can pull it off just as easily. The hinge feels sturdy when opening and closing, and you can tilt the iPad back up to 135 degrees, which gives the keyboard a slight raise. To connect, all you need to do is press and hold the power button, then hold the Bluetooth button for 3 seconds so you can pair the iPad to the keyboard. We also needed to upgrade to the latest version of iPad OS, 14.6, in order to use the full functionality of the Brydge. The connection uses Bluetooth 5, along with a new Instant On capability through new firmware that Brydge designed, so the keyboard connects immediately, and there's no lag when you open the iPad. A lot of people ask why Brydge doesn't use the Smart Connector, and we suspect that Apple has only allowed Logitech to use the Smart Connector for keyboard cases, for the time being. However, Brydge has found a way to make the experience comparable to the Smart Connector, and after testing it, we have to say we're impressed. So far, we haven't had any issues connecting to the keyboard, and the Instant On will stay active for 4 hours before the keyboard goes into a deep sleep mode to conserve battery, while still remaining connected in a low power state. When it comes to typing, the keys are chiclet style with a soft matte feel. They are reminiscent of the old 2015 and below MacBook Pro keyboards, and if you've ever owned one of these machines, you know how good these keyboards are. We prefer them over the new butterfly keys. The way they're shaped, spaced out, and more raised than the butterfly keys. We also prefer these keys over the ones on Apple's Magic Keyboard, which are too small and flat. And this is a full-sized keyboard, with the top row of keys for quick access, including a home button, lock button, brightness for screen and backlit keys, as well as a keyboard button to activate the on-screen keyboard, and the globe button to change between keyboard language or accessing emojis. We really like having these sets of keys, and it's been a big missing part of the Magic Keyboard. Looking at the trackpad, it's the largest on an iPad keyboard case ever made, and it's almost 2.5 times bigger than the one of the Magic Keyboard. You can use all the existing gestures available with the iPad, including swiping up, left and down, and to click, you can either tap or click down on the bottom part of the trackpad. As for lag, we haven't noticed any lag coming from the keyboard or the trackpad after a few days of use. The only minor issue we noticed was with the pinch in and out gesture, which works but doesn't always register every gesture smoothly. For battery life, Brydge advertises up to 3 months of life, but it will diminish to less if you use the backlit keys frequently. But charging the keyboard is easy. It has a USB-C port on the side, so you can plug it into the iPad to charge it when you need it. For size and weight, the case is 2.1 pounds, making it a little heavier than the Magic Keyboard that weighs 1.6 pounds. It does add some thickness, but the bottom aluminum matches perfectly with the space gray and folds completely flat, while the plastic back cover has a nice soft matte finish and provides good protection. Looking at the price, the Max Plus comes in at $250, and you can buy it from Brydge's website in multiple colors including space gray, silver, and a limited edition white. It's compatible with the 12.9-inch iPad Pros Generation 3, 4, and 5. Overall, we think the Brydge Plus Max is one of the best keyboard cases we've tested for the iPad Pro, and a serious contender to the Magic Keyboard. We love the design and aluminum that matches the iPad, and the overall experience that offers the closest experience to a MacBook. Alright, that's it for now. If you're interested in seeing a more detailed comparison between the Max Plus and the Magic Keyboard, let us know in the comments below what you want to see tested. Keep in mind we are not sponsored by Brydge for this video, but they did send us the case for review and we do make a small commission if you decide to buy one. You can find our link in the description below, but you can always support the channel for free by hitting that subscribe button.